What's going on? What's going on? We back for another one. Hey, I've been noticing something about Earl Spence lately. And thing I've been noticing, he's really not taking a lot of ish from people. Well, when it comes to, I guess you could say when it comes to media, he seems to be kind of really on point, and he seems to be kind of getting, if he's irritated in any way, he lets it be known, and he lets it be known right away. I kind of started seeing it from when they had the open workouts, the media workouts. And when they come over there, they do the padding, whatever they do, the whatever it is that you might be doing, usually doing your normal routine. Now, some people they kind of take that as a day just kind of just BS. Like Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia didn't really take it like that. He wasn't going to show anything. He kind of just went out there, just lightly hitting the pads, almost like a light day for him, basically. You know, not really taking anything really serious. Some other people though, they take it as like a this is their real workout. It just happens to be that there are people there. So they're still either working on things or going hard, like a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather work what's it called? Media day is ridiculous. It's no different than as any other day. He goes hard. You see high intensity. You see him putting in that work and putting that work hard. So when it came to Earl Spence's, it seems as if that's the kind of media workout he was actually having. He was hitting the bag, but he was hitting the bag hard. He was really focused on, what he was doing. He's clearly was working on certain things and working on certain details. And then the part came when he got into the ring with Derek James. So, he's doing his work with Derek James, but in the middle of that, if he's going to get water or just taking his break, whatever, the media person will come and might talk to Derek James. So the media person comes to Derek James and tells him, all right, we're going to need Spence so we can ask him some questions and this and that. So, and Derek James, comes like, hey, after this, we're going to have to kind of, go, do this media. They want to ask you questions. He looks at Derek James like, F that. They can fucking wait. You know what I'm saying? So it's a F. They're like, I don't give a ish what they want to do. I don't care what they might be focused on. I'm going to do what I'm handling what I need to do right now. And they're going to work on my time. And it seems as if that's what he was about at that moment. I was like, I think that's interesting. Okay, that's good to see. It's good to see, to see that you're taking full control of everything around you and understanding that you're the product. You're the center of everything. You're the center of the universe. So what you're going to want done, that's what's going to have to be done. And it has to be done your way, period. And this is in a positive manner because he's looking at it like, I got to take care of certain things. I'm going to take care of it. And then when he went over to ESPN, same type of thing. Every time he goes to ESPN, they always try to bring up the Terence Crawford questions, Terence Crawford this, Terence Crawford that. And he kind of pretty much really quick shut all that down. It's like, nah, yeah, cool. Terence Crawford, yeah, it'll be a good fight, but nah, that's not what's in my mind right now. I'm 100% focused, and what I need to be worried about and what I need to be focused on is Danny Garcia, period. That's what I need to be focused on. Without Danny Garcia, there's nothing else. So my 100% focus is on this. And they kept on trying to get him into all this Crawford stuff, and he just wasn't having it. He did it more in a polite way, I guess you could say, but he didn't allow them to take him down that route that they wanted to do. He didn't allow them to turn this into a Spence Crawford conversation, or turn into a situation where they're trying to bring light on Terence Crawford, which is ironic to me because the only time they actually try to bring any light on Terence Crawford when it comes to ESPN is when Earl Spence is there and they're talking about Terence Crawford, or that's the only time. But if it doesn't pertain to those two things, they could care less about promoting Terence Crawford in any facets whatsoever. They spend little to no time doing it. But then the other day came around. You had the final presser. Today they got the weigh-in. But yesterday they had the final presser and they're talking. And it was the same person, I forget his name, that was actually at the media workout who was supposed to be, heading all the media, says, Danny Garcia has been, looking, Danny Garcia, you've been chasing, Earl Spence for the last 2.5 years, calling him out. And then, finally you're getting the fight. And Earl Spence heard that, like, oh, hell no. He said, yo, we need to stop that capping. That's capping's gonna stop all this bullish. Basically, you're trying to spiel out right now. We're shutting it down right now. You know what I mean? He wasn't having that. Like, no, this guy was not chasing after me for 2 years. No one was calling me out for 2 years. Okay, yeah, he called me out a year ago, but no one has been calling me out for no damn 2.5 years. And he let that be known, nipped it right in the butt. Where some other people, maybe in another time, he might have actually let that. I've seen him let things slide. Like when he came back from his accident and, he's on Fox and they're asking these questions. They ask him a lot of kind of effed up questions. They're showing the accident on the TV screen after the interview's done. This guy's talking about, hey, drive safely, just taking digs at him and being very disrespectful. And I think that might have been the incident that had him, start paying a close attention to what people are saying and not letting him get away with the bullish. And I think that's the time he's on. He's trying to see and look like, nah, are you disrespecting me when you're making your comments? Are you trying to, put things, is there some other angle that you're trying to go to when you're asking me these particular questions? And I think he's become very, very sharp to noticing that and let it be known how he feels about those situations right away. Right away. And that's one of the big things that I've noticed about him recently that's a little bit different than before. Yeah, before he used to still say things, but this is more when it comes to the media. The media and the way they try to manipulate things, whatever it might be, and he's just not having it anymore. And he's not sitting back, kind of just relaxing, waiting for his own questions. Now I'm paying attention to everything that you're saying. I'm paying attention to every single word, every single sentence, every single syllable, everything. And if you feel like you're coming at me in any type of way, I'm going to let it be known. Not that he's going to be cursing, not he's going to be, yelling at anybody in any way, but no. He's nipping things in the butt, nipping it right off the rip, not letting things continue, not letting things flow into any directions where he doesn't believe that they need to go. So, as far as his fighting, though, that we'll have to see tomorrow, because we haven't seen him fight in a long time. It's been 14 months, and I don't care what anybody says. We don't know what we're going to see. He looks great in training. Physically, he looks great. His stamina looks incredible. Physically, he looks incredible. He looks in shape, ready to go. But I don't care what anybody says. You're not going to, like he said himself, if he was on the outside looking in and this, accident happened to somebody else, he'd be skeptical too. Doing my Timothy Bradley thing again, stuttering through BS. But whatever. Skeptical. There we go. He'd be skeptical too. So me personally, I hope he's in great shape. I hope he's 100% healthy. He seems to be. But regardless of what anybody says, we're not going to know until fight night. That's when we're going to know. We'll know on fight night if he's ready or if he's not. Until then, everything else is speculatory. Another big word. But anyway, for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.